quite a handful of new cards have been revealed for the upcoming expansion, Renascent Chronicles. Let's have a look. Guild Assembly. If allied followers have evolved at least 3 times this match, draw a card. 5 times, restore 5 defense to your leader. 7 times, +2/+2, and rush to all allied followers. I have taken a look at some of these, by the way, just a quick skim. And I have seen some people talking trash about this card, and I can see why. But I think it's actually not bad. It's a 1 play point card, a spell for Rune. You know, and that helps when you're trying to squeeze in some spell boost package into maybe your Evo Rune, right? That might become a thing with this, especially with the new neutral legendary that we saw, that we'll talk about in just a second. But yeah, getting the Evos for Rune might not even be that difficult because of the new neutral legendary spell. That plus the fact that Rune now has 1 cost, draw card, heal, and buff. That works especially well with Evo Rune because of Fifth summoning your entire board, and then you buff it, and they all get +2/+2 even more, right? So it gets +5/+5 from Fifth, +2/+2 from this, then it gets really good. Not to mention, again, the cards that are coming alongside this card are actually working with it very well, so, and we'll talk about that in just a sec. Let me move the chat down a little bit so you can see the card a little bit better. There you go. So I think it's pretty good, actually, like, People are talking trash about it, but I honestly think it's probably okay. Evo Rune, I'm gonna call tier 2. Like, that's my called shot. It could very well be tier 1 when we see more support come out. But I'm gonna call shot Evo Rune tier 2, and this is gonna be played in it. Okay. Meowscar's Fluffy Console. At the end of your turn, if this card is in your hand, gain X of the following effects in order, up to 9 effects total. X equals the number of allied amulets that came into play this turn. Deal 1 damage to random enemy follower, deal 1 damage to enemy leader, draw a card. That's really good. It just has to be in your hand. Just start spamming amulets while it's in your hand, and it gains the effects, right? It's not random, so you play 1, it gains deal 1 damage to a random enemy follower. That's okay. Then leader, then the draw card is what's really important. It's a bit overrated. You're right. I have seen people like hyping this up as like the next coming of Meowscars. But this is still pretty good, man. Like that deck with more cycle, not bad, right? Absolutely. Play Frigg on 7, have Meowscars in hand. Yeah, it's pretty much just for adding cycle to that deck, which is actually really good. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good card. And it does activate in order, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 again. So can you keep getting it? Yeah, you can keep getting it 9 times. Like, that's insane. Like, that's really quite good. Especially when you're just slamming down cheap amulets. Like, being able to get more cycle for your deck to draw into your Yatslot, draw into your Frigg. It matters. I think this card is pretty good. Musk Fruit. Also, this card exists. You know? 2 Musk Fruit. Countdown 1. Put a random 1 play point follower from your deck into your hand. Okay, dude. Alright? It even has Meowscars in the freaking art, dude. You know what you're doing here. Last words, put Great Tree into your hand. Oh, yeah, of course. And with Great Tree and, like, the new card, Natura Future, I'm looking very orange in the webcam today. Am I too saturated? Give me a second. Alongside the new card Natura Future, you can spam the Natura and Great Trees and whatever new synergy that comes with the new Natura Haven, and then bada bing bada boom, your Yathlon does a bajillion damage, right? Like, there you go. While you cycle through your deck. Alright. New neutral legendary. Great Mother's Embrace. Fusion Natura cards. For each card fused to this card, randomly gain 1 of the following effects. Each effect can only be gained once. Viridia Magna and evolve it. Random enemy follower. Deal 3 damage to the enemy follower and restore 3 defense to your leader. Recover 1 evolution point, draw 2 cards. Okay, so that is insane. Wow. Better Wings of Tomorrow? Yeah, pretty much, dude. Pretty much. You banish an enemy follower, heal you, deal 3 damage to them, and you evolve, and you get an evolve point back. You evolve the Viridia Magna, you gain an evolve point back, hence this card basically gives you 2 evos. It's very, very strong. And like, you know what I was talking about with this card being like, oh, Rune doesn't have the support for evos, but like, maybe you do. Like, maybe you do, man. Yeah, this is very good. Summons a 4/6 ward. Summons a 4/6 ward. Banishes a random enemy follower. Drain 3. Draw 2 cards. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Of course, you have to fuse to make it work, but like if Natura gets enough support, it's gonna be real good. Man, and I'm pretty sure it will. Even if it doesn't work for every class, it's gonna work for some of the classes, and this is gonna be played in it, like guaranteed. Okay. And again, the effects proc in the turn they appear in the text, regardless of when they're gained. So you gain them randomly, but you gain each of them once, and then it procs in order. Okay, got some new cards here that I haven't seen yet. These are the ones that I've seen. I haven't seen these ones yet. Like, this is a blind reaction now. Ruins of Iolon. 1 silver neutral Machina amulet. Put a repair mode into your hand. There it is. I was talking about this. Cheap repair mode generators for mono. Because if you heal even for 0, it still procs the mono effect. Last words, if it is your turn, randomly put a Machina card from your deck into your hand. If it's the opponent's turn, draw a card. Yeah, that's... Hey. And you tutor your Machinas with this as well. So you get the repair mode, cheap 1 play point repair mode generator. And yeah, get the Machina card. Oh, it's neutral. I thought it was blood for a second. I thought it was blood because I was so convinced this looks like a blood card. This looks literally like Perish. It's neutral, it's neutral. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, yeah. Repair mode generator, also good for Haven. Yeah, exactly, like the reaction says here. Also good for Haven. Yeah, there you go. Good for blood, good for Haven. Oh, man, and with Haven, too, it's also a 1 amulet draw. That's fantastic. I feel like we're not slamming trees, we're saving them for fusion. Yeah, basically, right? Unless you're Forest in Unlimited. Giant Mechanized Soldier. 3 play point gold portal craft. Oh, it's the guy! It's the enforcer from the story mode. It tutors Meowskers. For Haven, it tutors Muskrut. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Why is this Machina? Oh, I guess it's a lore thing. Oh, I just realized it's Roly-Poly! I didn't even see that guy! Anyway, yeah, there you have it. 3 play point gold, portal craft, Machina, follower, Evo 5/5. At the end of your turn, if there are at least 3 Machina cards in your hand, recover 1 evolution point. If there is at least 1 other Machina card in your hand, draw a card. At the end of your turn, if there are at least 3 Machina cards in your hand, recover 1 evolution point. Yeah, evolve, deal 4 damage to an enemy follower. Chat blocking the text. Oh, it is. Ha! Sorry, I forgot. Okay, because for these ones, I have to put the chat here. Because they're translations. Okay, yeah, there you go. There's Runes of Iolon. There's the Mechanized Soldier. -9 to tolerance. Oh, that's actually true, yeah. -9 to tolerance, plus Evos for Evo, but it does require you to run a lot of Machina. This one I have a little bit of a harder time judging. I think we need to see, like, if the Machina cards are good to run on their own. I just realized that the shine from my window is so bright that I'm getting green screened. Chat, I'm fading away. I don't feel so good. No, yeah, this seems really quite good on paper, but I'm a bit worried about like how effective the Machina synergies will be for Portal when their deck lists are already pretty tight. Magna Zero is a Machina, that's true, and so is Ralmia, right? So there's that. Recover Evolves from Maisha. Wow, I don't know if that's worth it, right? Is Maisha a Mach card? Is she? I forgot. No, she's not, right? So I don't know about that. Like, I feel like for Maisha, you're gonna do the freaking... Ralmia's gone? Is she rotating? She got the leader right before she rotated? That's so sad. Yeah, but I think with Maisha, it might be better to just do Dim Dum, but yeah. This seems good, but I think I need to see the other Machina cards first. It's a bit weird to judge right now, when it's so dependent on whether or not the other Machina cards Portal gets right now are any good to run at all, right? Yeah, and then gave her a buff. Oh! He's back! Yes! Finally! Finally, Suyu can win an SVO again! I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. 655. Dragoncraft Natura follower. Fusion Natron Great Tree. For each card fused to this card, randomly gain one of the following effects. Storm! And you can only get the effects once. Okay, Storm, Bane, Ward, +1/+1. I read that wrong. Wait, hold up. Storm, Bane, Ward, +1/+1, or at the end of your turn, restore 5 defense to your leader and this follower. You only need to fuse 3 trees for all that? So, if you fuse 3 trees, you get a 6/6 Bane Ward Storm that heals itself and you, and deals 5 damage to an enemy follower, and then 5 damage to another random enemy follower. So it's a 6/6 Storm that destroys the board and heals you. Huh. Okay. I read the fanfare, dude. I read it. I just read it. Yeah, that's crazy. Not bad. I mean, it's okay. It's not amazing. I mean, it could be amazing because of bikes. Yeah, I was just thinking. I was like, it's not amazing, and then Glow said bike, and I thought bike, and I'm like, yeah, it is. Ruh-roh. Well, the thing is that I think a lot of people will be happy that at least this Valdane is not inevitable damage. You know what I mean? Oh, Even Dragon. Wait, can you run this in Even Dragon? You're probably running Natura Future. But yeah, you could, right? You just Natura Future and then just fuse all your trees. Because Natura Future gives you 2 trees, right? Valdane into Ghandagoza, yeah, man. Better Jerva. Don't say that. Don't let him hear you. But it is, you're right. It is better Jerva. God damn, okay, yeah. It's good. It's good. It's very good. Okay. Even Dragon can use it. Obviously, Bike can use it, you know. Evo Dragon? I don't know if Evo Dragon can use it. Roos can use it. Oh yeah, that's for sure. No enhances on this. Jerva replacement. Monka S. Yeah, that's very strong. Finally, I can look forward to more Suyu SVO tops this time. He's back. Gina. Brave Beastkin. Fusion Great Tree. Yeah, all these cards, Glow is totally right. All these cards are fusions. Like, you're not spamming trees this time. Like, you can spam trees if you want, if you're Haven or Forest. But, you know, fusion, man. Fusion seems like the way. Look at the neutral legend. Yeah. If a card has been fused to this card, gain an empty play point. Oh. I see. Eat the tree, get the orb. Eat the tree, get the orb. It's better Pteranodon. Yeah, it is better Pteranodon. It's a 3/3 rush Pteranodon, but the thing is it doesn't draw you a card on Fort, but still. Free ramp. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's very strong. That's very good. Alright. Mana Garm Scout. 3/3/2. Oh, put 2 trees into your hand and deal 2 damage to an enemy. On Evo. It just gives you trees. So this, I mean, this plus freaking Natura Future has got to be, like, pretty close to enough. Better Raptor? Well, Raptor costs 2, so I don't know about that, because 2 cost Raptor really saves the game in the before time. But this is still very good, yeah. Because you don't need overflow for it. So, and again, because now the Valdane game plan isn't about burning trees, like, this is better for this scenario, yeah. Damn, man. It's time. It's time. You know what? I just realized that's really, really interesting thematically, right? Because it's the new era of Natural lore-wise, which means that they're kind of like mixed with the Iolan guys. The Iolan mechanic was fusion. The Iolan mechanic is fusion, and the Natura mechanic is trees, and they literally just like mixed it together. That's really cool. Like the entire expansion is incredibly lore heavy, in the mechanics itself, without having to tell any stories. Like, that's really cool. That's really neat. Fusion is world uprooted though. Well, you know what I mean. Fusion is for me, when I think of fusion, I think of Baphomet and I think of Natural Machines. Yeah. It is sort of world uprooted, but, you know. You're fusing only trees this time. I do think it's funny, though, that they introduced the set literally right as world uprooted rotates. Like, what the heck? Anyway, those are the cards. These all seem pretty promising. The one that I'm least excited about, I guess, is this one. And the one that I'm most excited about, I guess, is this one. Actually, no. The one that I'm most excited about is this one. But if I'm being unbiased, the one that I'm most excited about is this one. Yeah, these all seem very promising. My chin is fading away into the ether, man. Don't worry about it. Well, those are the cards. These are pretty cool. That's it for this video. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Like it if you did, don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Shadowverse content in the very near future. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.